Good evening, everyone. All right, so last night I was talking to Emiladius, and I was inspired by his vanilla bourbon stout. And he used a new coffee malt. So we were talking about it for quite a long time, and it's something that I've wanted to do as well, but I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach to it. So maybe Emo and I can share bottles, and we'll just see how it turns out. So what I got is, turn this around. So I'm going to do a cold water steep of the grain, or the coffee. So I've got 24 ounces of cold water, and then I ground up in our mega blender a half pound of coffee, and I'm going to put the coffee into a mesh bag, and I'm going to just put it in there and put this in the refrigerator and let it steep overnight. So let me pause and I'll come back and show you what that looks like. Okay, so I've added the ground coffee to the cold water in a mesh bag, and what I've read is that the cold water steeping for overnight, 24 hours thereabouts. I'm just going to do it overnight, so it'll probably go 12-15 hours or so. It's only 8 o'clock, so going to give this a go, and we'll see how it turns out. But supposedly when you cold water steep, you don't get all the acidic acids and the bitterness that you would normally get if you brew with, obviously hot water. So this, from what I read, is the preferred method for actually infusing coffee directly into a beer, which is different than what Emiladius did, using the coffee malt, which I'm very interested to see how that turns out. So I can't wait for him to get that finished, so he can taste it and see, give us a report back. So I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it sit overnight, and I will keep documenting this video, and we'll put it all together. Talk to you then. All right, everybody. Let's see if the light helps here. Yeah, it totally blinds me. Let's try that. Okay, so it's a week later. There's the tincture with the oak, whiskey, and vanilla beans. And I'm going to take this and don't know if that was a great idea. I do have, one sec, let me get I got a sterilized knife I was going to use to, maybe I don't need it. That's going to be loud. Alright, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. So I actually should have just did it the other way and just dumped it in the big end of the neck. Tried not to make a mess, and then I ended up making a mess because I tried not to make a mess to begin with. So anyways, here's what we got going. The funnel was already dirty and I wanted to get the other stuff out, so I just left it in there for now. But I've got it racking, and I've got little helpers. They can't stay out of my way. So racking the beer on top of the vanilla, bourbon, and oak. And there's got a lot of blow off In fact, in my container here, a lot of blow off. This was a very, very, very active yeast. You can see the amount of trub at the bottom. Beer has an amazing, amazing coffee smell, scent. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I really hope this turns out. So that's basically it for my vanilla bourbon oaked coffee stout. So I'll get the video put together and get it posted. Thanks for watching, and we will have a tasting in a few weeks. I'm sure it's going to be another month and a half before it's really ready, but we'll see how it goes. So talk to you then.